It's my coronation!
This is bad comedy. Oh, hey, look, it's Burger King!
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure. It's from the Studio Series 86 line. It's Coronation Starscream from Transformers the movie. Now, I was going to pick this up a while ago, but when my Walmart locally first got it, they had it for like $83, and I was like, I don't think so. And then like a week later, for some reason, they put it back to the proper $52 price size, and I was like, yeah, I think that's a better price than the 83. So definitely interested to take a look at this. Let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Starscream in the packaging, looking all kinds of cool. Box is a little flimsy. We've got Starscream here, we've got the logos, 86 Transformers the movie up here at the top. So just kind of a close-up of the artwork. Very cool. I like the other Seekers from that scene in the movie, looking very, very cool. Side of the package has some artwork of Starscream. Other side has a full body shot of Starscream right there. And then back of the packaging here, we get Starscream in jet and robot mode. All the accessories that he comes with. So just kind of a close-up here. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. So yeah, there he is. All of his accessories. So yeah, that's really about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy out of box and see what we think. So here we have Starscream out of the package with all of his accessories, looking very, very cool. This is basically an Earthrise Starscream repainted with tons of accessories. We got the throne here, which looks very cool. Storage space on the back that you can put all of his little guns on there if need be. Very solid plastic. It's got the Decepticon logo up there, which is very nice. Really dig this throne. We also have the other accessories like the cape. This is cool. There's actually a hinge here, plug that plugs into the back. We'll take a look at this first. And so you're going to plug it into the back, right there into that port, which is very convenient. And then the hinge kind of folds inward, so it kind of collapses in like this. So you can make the cape wide or kind of shorter, so you can decide how you want to display it. I think that's kind of a nice little option for a solid plastic cape. That was a very, very cool. And then we've got his crown, which is pretty cool. Got the gold paint, red paint apps. It's actually blue plastic. They painted it gold, which I'm glad they did because you know how GPS is as it ages. We also have shorter null rays versus the longer ones here. So I'm going to pull this out, kind of compare them. So we've got null rays that have a longer plug and a shorter blue plug. And the difference is that the blue one actually goes onto the shoulder pad piece. If I can get this to clip in here so that it hangs off, because this port is used by the shoulder pad when you actually put all the accessories together. So it was kind of interesting that they did that, and kind of smart. So yeah, that's what that's for. So the pad looks pretty cool. Sits on the top there. Definitely digging that. Now let's take a look at the articulation on this figure. Again, it's going to be like Earthrise Starscream. So the head is on a ball joint, moves around, up and down. The arms move out like that. They move up and down. There's a hinge joint at the wing. There's an an upper arm twist. The elbow joint right there, very cool. The hand does move, but that's for transformation. But there is articulation in the finger, which is nice. I like that. You've got this little flap on his crotch, so these legs can kick upwards, and no twist at the waist. Kicks out this far, which is nice. There's a twist at the ball joint at the waist. There's the knee joint, which is nice and deep. So that's good right there. There's toe and ankle hinges. So those move up and down. Definitely dig that. And he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. So he does come with the throne. Now to get Starscream to sit in the throne, what you want to do is lift his little crotch flap up like that. You're going to want to push his legs forward, bend the knees down like this, and then I kind of raise his arms up a little bit to get it to go onto the arms of the throne. And there he is, sitting on the Decepticon throne. This is fantastic. Love the way this looks. You can use this with Megatron if you wanted to, probably Galvatron. Just love the fact that we get a Decepticon throne. Alright, now to put all of his coronation gear on, it's not difficult at all. So first thing I'm going to do is take off the standard null rays. So we're going to remove those, and then we're going to put the shoulder pads on. To do that, lift the arm up, and then you're going to plug the dark purple peg in where the null rays sat, and then just lower the arm, like that. And then you can pull the little pink piece down. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Lift this arm up, and then we're going to put that peg into that hole. And we're just going to plug that in. Lower that down, and then lower the pink bit down. Need some nails to get that done. And then we're going to take the blue peg, the shorter peg null rays, and plug those into the pink ports, like this. So plug this one in as well. I find it easier to take the shoulder pads off by raising the arms back up, FYI. So there we have the shoulder pads on. Then we're going to lift the nose cone up. We're going to get the cape. So here's the cape. I'm going to put the short version on, show you what that looks like. So I'm just going to fill this in, and then we're going to plug this into the port. Make sure it's in all the way, like that. Put the nose cone back down, and here we have Starscream with the cape in the short mode. Get the null rays out the way. And then we've got the crown. So the crown just literally sits on top of his head. You're just going to push that on there. And there we have Starscream in his coronation gear, looking all kinds of cool. Now the one thing I will advise, watch out for the crown. It will pop off easy, especially when you move the head around. So just be aware of that. It comes off. But yeah, looks cool. If you want to expand out the cape, lift up the cone. Expand the hinge out, spin it around, put your cone back down. There it is, splayed out. Looking all kinds of cool. So there we have Starscream with the cape all splayed out. I like to lift out his arm with the fingers splayed open, mimicking the scene from the movie. This just looks really awesome. Love the fact that we get this figure like this. And here's the look of the back. So there's the cape all splayed out. Looking neat. So yeah, a really cool Coronation Starscream. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, this is the exact same sculpt that we got in Earthrise. The paint is slightly different on it, which is fine. I like the head sculpt. I think it could have been done a little bit better. I think the head's a little too high on the neck, and mine doesn't have all the paint quite on the shoulders, which is a bit of a shame, but everything else looks pretty darn good. Here's what Starscream looks like with the coronation crown, cape, and the shoulder pads. Looking all kinds of nice. Definitely dig this look. It looks a lot better, I think, than the standard Starscream. Just love Starscream and his crown. Like the fact that they made an adjustment for the null rays and gave you a different set, even though initially I was like, what is this for? The cape sculpted pretty well. It's good for a solid state cape. I'll give it that. Looking at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted pretty well. It's Earthrise Starscream. I love the addition of the articulated hands, though. That's the big difference. Well, one of the differences. But the sculpt, I like the upside-down Decepticon logo, the reds, the light grays, all look really good and looks like Starscream. We even have some nice silver paint apps on his back, very similar to the animated series. And of course, we've got the midsection with the coronation gear. We've got the cape, the hinges on the back. I like how it does allow you to have two different looks for the cape. I think that's pretty cool. And it's a nice kind of inner Johnny purple color, which, you know, looks nice. It would have been cool to also get a cloth cape to go with. For the price point, I think they could have added a cloth good in. I mean, it wouldn't have been that more expensive. And then taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, sculpted well, same as the Earthrise Starscream. I like how the tail wings all fold up, the articulation in the heels and the toes, the fact that we get ankle rocker pivot on this is very, very nice. And then we get the blue and black details, paint details on there. Very, very cool. And of course, we've got the cape at the base of the figure. Again, I like how it splays out. I like the wrinkles. I like the color scheme. I think that all looks really, really good. And it doesn't drag on the bottom, which is very, very nice. Again, it has that look it did in Transformers, the movie. And finally, taking a look at the throne for Starscream. This is fantastic. I love all the storage space on the back. We can even put stuff in the bottom back of the throne itself. Lots of good paneling detail. I love the dark purple. The fact it's got the Decepticon logo molded in at the top is phenomenal. And, well, I doubt I'll have Starscream sit in it. I'll keep him in his coronation gear, but this very well could be housing a Megatron or maybe even Galvatron. For comparison, here we have the Leader Class Coronation Starscream with the Leader Class Netflix spoilers Nemesis Prime. And while these are definitely not really Leader Class figures to me, they are in the new Transformers scales, just Voyagers with lots of accessories to them. I definitely like both of these figures and very happy to have them in the collection. Here we have Starscream in his jet mode. Again, just like Earthrise, transforms the same. Looks good though. I like the paint jobs, the Decepticon logos, the stripes there. We got the null rays. I like how they got rid of the stripes on the tail wings. Very animation style. We get a bunch of robot kibble underneath. Some hollow points, unfortunately, just like the Earthrise. But overall, I mean, it looks good. Looks like he did in the movie, and that's what we were going for. So yeah, not a bad jet mode. So is the Coronation Starscream from the Studio Series 86 something you want in your Transformers collection? For an adult collector, I'm going to say yes. There's a lot of little parts that kids might break. I don't think I would give it to them, but it's definitely a good adult collector's piece, especially if you loved Transformers the movie. We get a Coronation Starscream that's not masterpiece quality per se or price point, which is nice, but he comes with a throne, all the things, and he looks really, really good. And if you missed the Earthrise Starscream, you get to get this mold again. If you've already got that Starscream, I hope you're Starscream completist, because you're going to want all these extra parts. So there he is, Coronation Starscream from Transformers the movie. Thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.